BLT Deviled Eggs, yolks up. Man, that's good. Oh, you guys are gonna wanna make this one, trust me. 6 beautiful hard-boiled eggs here, 15 minutes, don't forget. We're gonna cut these things open and get the yolks out into the mixing bowl. Into the bowls they go. You know you boiled them right when they pop out, just like that. Look at that. Next up, you gotta have that mayo, and because these are BLT deviled eggs, mayo is gonna be very heavy in this recipe. Think of a good BLT sandwich. You got that bacon, lettuce, tomato, but a good layer of mayo. You gotta have that Duke's. It's got a twang. So I just went in with 2 big heaping spoonfuls of this mayo. If you want a precise amount, please look in the description. I put it all in there for you. You gotta have a little bit of mustard in these, so I'm going with gray poopin'. Use yellow if you got it. A little bit light on the mustard today. Just a little bit like that. Again, if you want the real amount, it's in the description. And for a BLT, you gotta have the tea. So here I have a big, beautiful red tea. I'm gonna take the top off of this thing, dice it up a little bit, put some in the mixture, but we're gonna come back and top off with tomato as well, so don't freak out. I just wanted to get some of those seeds and insides out of there so that it's not so juicy in our mixture, and then I'm gonna dice up all of this flesh. And that's about perfect. You want it to look just like salmon eggs. Bacon is the B of the recipe, and it's also the first and most important letter of the recipe. You can use regular bacon bits. I'm gonna chop this up real fine so I can put it in our egg mixture, but we're also gonna top with some later. So you probably will want some real bacon for this, at least to top it. But for the inside, bacon bits work great. Oh yeah, look at that beautiful meat candy. And you know my rule with bacon, always make extra. Always. You're gonna eat it. Into the mix we go. And you know I need that S&P, so shout out to Danny for the beautiful salt and pepper grinders. Thanks, man. All right, we got all of our ingredients in the bowl. Time to start mashing these things to hell. It might need a little bit more liquid or acid. I'm gonna mix this up and then give it a try, so stay tuned. As I suspected, this does need a little bit of vinegar to give it that pop, so I'm just going with a splash of apple cider vinegar. Just a tiny bit. And there you have it, folks. Beautiful looking egg filling. Time to get it into our bag so we can pipe it back into its whites. So this is the secret ingredient right here. We have basil leaves, fresh basil. You don't have to do this, but it does add a little bit more color and a little bit more flavor than normal iceberg lettuce would. I know normal BLT is just lettuce, iceberg lettuce, bacon, tomato, but trust me, this one's gonna take it a next step and people aren't even gonna know why. They're gonna be like, wow, what did you do to those? And you're gonna be like, I don't know, just a BLT. But in reality, you used basil. Next up, we need more tomatoes. So I have these cherry tomatoes here that look absolutely beautiful. And these are gonna add a bunch of color, but they're also gonna add more flavor. Lastly, we're gonna need some more bacon. So I have this whole beautiful strip here. I'm gonna dice it up. Pretty big slices because we want a nice garnish on these things that stick out of the egg. So yeah, make as much as you want and always make extra. Because of that. And just take your little squares of bacon and garnish them wherever you'd like. That looks pretty good to me. Just stick them in there wherever you can so that they look presentable. These eggs are looking beautiful so far. I just want to dust them off with a little bit of smoked paprika. Totally optional, but this does add a little bit of color and a little bit of flavor, so I'm going with a little dust. And guys, look at these things. They look freaking beautiful. Yolks up. Oh man. That is exactly what you want a BLT deviled egg to taste like. It has all those classic flavors of that delicious sandwich we all know and love, but in egg form. And I must say the basil leaf, nice touch. It does add a little bit more flavor and color, so this one you're gonna wanna save. This is gonna impress everybody, trust me. It's basically a little BLT sandwich explosion in your mouth. So there you have it, guys, BLT deviled eggs. If you liked this video, please like and subscribe. We appreciate your support. Yolk boys.